Hello guys, so in this video we're going to learn about Arduino microcontroller a little bit more, okay? So let's zoom in so that you can have a better understanding about the Arduino, how it works. So as you can see, there's the Arduino around in here. So it has a reset button over here, and it has two pins here. So this is probably for the voltage connectors, okay? And this is the USB B, okay? And there are two lights over here, as you can see, TX, RX, right? So transmission lights, and the other one is receiving lights, and this is the built-in light by Arduino, which is pin number 13. And every time you want to, let's say, connect an LED, right? So what you would have to do is you would have to put the LED in one of the pins in 13, and the other one should be in the ground, because LED has two parts, right? So I'll show you one of the LEDs, right? So how the LEDs work. Let's just write LED, sorry. Yes, I can see a red one over here, so it's still searching. Just give it a sec. So this is one of the LEDs, right? So as you can see, the LED is here. So if you put one of the LEDs on pin 13, okay, so let's put this in here and this in here, okay? So what's going to happen is, sorry, let me just put it back again. Okay, so one is positive, one side is positive, the other side is negative. Okay, so depending on which side is positive, you have to put them one on 13, and the negative side goes to the ground. Okay, so I think cathode is the ground. So every time you will write the program, the blink program that we showed you in the last video, what would happen is you could light up this LED. Okay, so now let's get back to our Arduino understanding a bit more. So there are two types of pins on the Arduino, okay? As you can see here, analog in, as you can see, analog pins. There are power pins, then there are digital pins, okay? So analog and digital, and there you have your power pins. So in the power pins, so let's rotate the Arduino a little bit so you can understand a bit more here. So the power pins are these ones, okay? So what happens is in the power pins, you have your V input, you have your voltage input, basically, you have your ground, 2 grounds, you have 5 volts, you have your 3 volts, you have your reset. If you pass current to this one, the Arduino will erase everything in its microcontroller, which is basically the AT320, I think it uses this one, so at this part, okay? And in the analog pins, so here you have A0 to A5, okay? So 6 of them. So in this one, what happens is it's the analog input, okay? Every time you could connect, not here basically, so something from like here to, you could connect it here, and you could see how it's working, right? So I mean, we don't need to do this one right now, we could do it later, okay? So let's just get rid of it. And then you have your digital pin over here, okay? So digital pins are from 0 till pin 13, and then you have your ground again, okay? So you have your reference pin as well. So there are some here you can see some like curves, right? So these are basically the PWM pins here. They're shown here, right? So 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, these are the PWM pins. Other ones are digital pins. Okay, and if your Arduino is turned on, you would see this light blinking all the time. Okay, so this is the overview of the Arduino, and you have a reset button every time you would like to reset the program and start from the beginning. So you could just press this one, and you could pass some current to this reset as well, okay? And every time you would like to power your Arduino, how you can power Arduino is through this like jack over here, or you can power it through the USB, or you could power it through the batteries, like directly through this V in, or this 3 volts or 5 volts, okay, wherever you're using, okay? So this is how our Arduino is going to work, guys. Thank you for watching.